friends, welcome back to my channel. We're doing a get ready with me today. It's been a hot second since I've done a get ready with me. I'm pretty sure the last one I put up was my no talking one where I couldn't even speak to you guys in the first place. So it's been a while since I've done like a chatty kind of get ready with me on my channel. I really like to switch it up between get ready with me's and like talk through videos about things. And I feel like I've just been bombarding you guys with talk through videos the past couple of weeks. It makes sense. It was the end of the year. We were doing all the end of the year wrap up kind of videos, but I need to get ready anyways. I want to film another video after this anyway, so I figured I would sit down, do a little chatty get ready with me. I plan on using some things I haven't reached for in a while. I have a new foundation I might try out. I haven't fully decided yet, but anyways, before we get started, if you like this video while you're watching it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel out. And other than that, if you're excited and you just want to chit chat, chill, get ready with me, maybe you're getting ready at the same time, let's go ahead and get started. I wanted to go ahead and use the What's Up Beauty Geodes palette today. I haven't had a chance to use this in quite a while, and it's a really stunning palette, and I want to give it a go again. So we're going to start off with this shade right here called Rhodonite. I did already prime with my Shop Miss A Soft Base Nude Eye Primer. So yeah, like I said, I just wanted to come on and do a little chatty get ready with me. I haven't had a chance to really talk to you guys in a while, and I miss you guys. I miss just chit-chatting it up. Happy New Year, by the way. Happy 2023. I don't think this is going to be the first video you guys see of me of New Year. I think the one I'm filming later I want to put up first. I'm planning on filming like launches I want to see in 2023 from different brands. I've never done a video like that, but I was just thinking about things that I want to see launch this year, and I was like, that'd be a fun video idea. I've seen other people do videos like that. So I plan on putting that one up first. If that is already up, I'll have it linked in the eye and down below. Yeah, I think this will probably be the second video that you see from me, but regardless, Happy New Year. I hope you guys all had a really fun and safe New Year's Eve. We did. We hung out with our friends Matt and Hannah and the big group of friends that we like always do things with. We went on vacation with them this past summer. There's like a group of 8 of us, and we just hung out at Matt and Hannah's house, which was so much fun. That is Mike and I's, I think, 6th year going to Matt and Hannah's house for New Year's. We've been going every single year since it turned 2017 into 2018. So that's just a fun little tradition that we've kept up over the last couple of years. And it was just a really fun night. We all brought dips to eat, and then we played some games. We played this game called Gestures, which is kind of like charades where you have to act things out and you can't say words or anything or make sounds, and then you have to guess like what the person's acting out. And we played boys versus girls, and the girls won both games, which we were very excited about. We get pretty competitive. We all get pretty competitive with that game, which is just funny. And then Matt and Hannah's daughter has a karaoke machine, and she brought that out, and we all took turns singing karaoke. Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, Celine Dion. It was a really, really fun night. We also watched the Ohio State game. It was kind of more on in the background. If you do not care about football, I'm sorry, I'm going to talk about football for the next like minute or two, but I am Ohio State Buckeyes fan, and they made it into the college football like playoffs, which I honestly was kind of surprised they made it, but I was happy about that. And they played Georgia, which part of me is happy that they played so well, because I know this may be pessimistic of me, but I really thought they were going to get their butts whooped by Georgia, and they didn't. They played really well against them, and it ended up being a really good game, but unfortunately, Ohio State ended up losing. I was so bummed about that. They lost in the last like second. They let Georgia get back ahead, which was like, so frustrating, and then they wanted to win on a 50-yard last-second field goal attempt. 50 yards, you couldn't have made it easier on your kicker, so he missed it very terribly, actually. If anyone saw it, I don't know if it got tipped or what. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And they lost, which I was really bummed about. But Michigan also lost. So sorry if you're a Michigan fan and you watch me, but obviously if I'm a Ohio State fan, I'm not a Michigan fan. And they also lost, which I was happy about. It was a bummer Ohio State lost, but regardless of that, it was still a super, super fun night. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys did on New Year's Eve. I'm nosy and I love hearing from you guys, and I love hearing like different traditions that people do. It's just fun to hear. So next I want to take this Peridot shade, this green shade right here. We'll see how this looks with the pink. It's gonna look pretty watermelon-y. I thought this pinky shade, the Rhodonite shade, was gonna show up a little more tan on my lid, and it showed up a little bit more pink, but that's okay. I thought it was gonna be more like the color of my shirt, but I think this will look pretty. Ooh, that green is stunning. Wow. Bring it up into the crease a little bit. And then the next day on New Year's Day, we ended up going to Indiana to see Mike's side of the family. We had to cancel our Christmas on Christmas Eve with them because the terrible snowstorm that came through and affected like I want to say affected like a ton of states, and it definitely affected us and our plans as well. So we couldn't drive to Indiana that night, so it got rescheduled. And that was just fun to see everyone. I love seeing his side of the family, especially his grandma. She's like the cutest thing ever. I love her. So, okay, this peridot shade, I think that's how you pronounce it. Whoa, that is stunning. I mean, I knew the shimmers in this palette were beautiful, but I hadn't used that one before, and yeah, I'm loving that. I'm loving that. Also, peep my new pepper pick. Oh, I love it so much. I got this butterscotch one last year from some of my best friends for Christmas, and I wanted a pepper one to match it, and Mike went ahead and got that for me for Christmas, and I love it so much. Oh my gosh, those pictures make me so happy back there. I don't know what website they ordered it from, but I'll ask either my friends or Mike, and I'll link it down below in case you have a pet that you want to memorialize. Well, not memorialize because they're still alive, but that you want to put up on your walls, because they are like really realistic pictures and they are like super cute. So I was really happy about my pepper picture. I love him so much. Okay, I think I do want to try this new foundation out. It's not new, but it's new to me. It's the Makeup Revolution IRL Filter Foundation. I picked up the shade F1. It's supposed to be a breathable, soft matte. I remember I bought this because Morgan Turner bought it, and she said she was kind of enjoying it, but then she came back and said that it wasn't a favorite from her after I had already bought it, which is fine. I understand, like, sometimes you change your mind. And then I also heard Babs Beauty talk about this, and she does not like it at all. And I feel like me and Babs Beauty kind of have very similar preferences when it comes to foundations. So I have not tried this. It's been sitting on my desk to try for like almost a month at this point. I don't know why I have this like need to try things on camera when they're new. I don't want to try them. I want to try them on camera for you guys. I don't know why. So this has been sitting there for a while, and I'm excited to try it. I'm a little nervous, but because it's a matte foundation, I am going to go ahead and go in with my Huda Beauty Water Jelly Primer. This is just a really hydrating primer. It is January, so my skin is a little bit dry, and I want to give this foundation a good shot and not put it on like super dry skin. So we're going to hydrate this face. All right, that is all sunk in. Like I said, I picked up the shade F1. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. I'm just gonna pump out that much, maybe. Okay, actually that looks like it's gonna be a pretty good shade match for me. It's a little bit on the thicker side, not too terrible though. I'm just gonna dot it on like normal. Oh yeah, it's a little bit like more moussey, sort of whippy. Definitely a thicker foundation. Also, I do have kind of a lot of fallout on my face from this green shade, some shimmers everywhere. I mean, it's still beautiful and pretty, but I just wanted to let you know there is a little bit of fallout with it. Ooh, okay, that's a really good shade match for me. I'm just going to dot some of this on. I don't know how much I'm gonna need. I'm gonna take our sponge. Okay, it seems to be drying pretty quickly, which I've had Makeup Revolution foundations in the past, and those other ones have also dried quickly. I kind of forgot that until right this second, so I probably shouldn't have dotted it all over my face, but it seems to be blending in kind of nicely. And like I said, I do really like this shade match. All right, I got the foundation all blended in. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It definitely is more of a matte foundation, which makes sense, but it's not super drying on my skin, which I do enjoy. It's not like emphasizing dryness or making my forehead and nose look flaky, which that's like the number one thing I just cannot do with the foundation. Like I said, it dried pretty quickly. It does like look a little heavy on my face, which is what Morgan and Stephanie from Babs Beauty said about it. That's like the reason they don't really enjoy it. Like, it's already going into my smile lines here, if you can see. So not the most flattering foundation on my skin. I definitely am glad I put on that hydrating primer. This would really be one I would have to hydrate and prep my skin with. So if you're really oily, you might really like this, but I don't hate it. I don't love it, but it's there. Sticking with the Makeup Revolution theme, I'm going to go ahead and use their Conceal and Define Infinite Coverage Concealer in the shade C1. So if you can hear on my voice, it's definitely coming back, thankfully. I had lost my voice for a while there, and it was just gone for quite a while, and it's just been sounding pretty rough since then. It's not 100% back, but it's back quite a bit, thankfully, because it was really annoying to not have a voice. I'm still not feeling 100%, which is what the doctor said. I mean, she said it would take a while for this to pass, and I just kind of had to power through. I just had a viral infection, but I'm pregnant right now, so I wasn't able to take like any medication for it, so I'm just kind of powering through. I'm still having like a little bit of a sore throat and congestion, coughing, but she said all of that would kind of linger. So she was right. It is linger in. So I'm not feeling 100%, but I'm definitely feeling way better than I was. So I wanted to give you guys a little update on that. And then like pregnancy wise, I'm feeling okay. I'm filming this on a Monday, and on the Wednesday in a couple of days, I'll be 29 weeks, which I never, oh my goodness, hello Peppercini. I did not even hear you walk in. How was your lunch? Yeah, was it good? Their automatic feeders just went off. Anyways, what was I saying? I never know like what to say to people. Like when they ask me how far along I am, do I say weeks? Do I say months? Because normally like on all the apps and your like doctors and stuff, they all go by weeks. But like when I tell people like, oh, I'm 28 weeks, I'm 29 weeks, a lot of people are like, okay, what's that mean? So 7 months, 1 week, I guess, almost. I don't know. Anyways, I'm feeling about as good as you can feel at 7 months pregnant. I'm feeling, I'm starting to feel pretty uncomfortable, which is normal. The extra weight, my belly getting bigger, you know, all the good stuff that comes with pregnancy. But I'm not feeling too terrible. I'm just not feeling the best. I'm just uncomfortable. My back's starting to hurt really pretty bad, which the spine specialist, when I went and saw her earlier in the year, she warned me. She was like, you know, whenever you do get pregnant, you're going to have more, you know, backaches and back pain than the typical woman probably. And she's definitely right, I do. And the heartburn is real, you guys. And the bad part about it is it just hits you out of nowhere. Like I'll be sitting on the couch being fine, and then all of a sudden my esophagus feels like it is on fire. And I swallowed lava, but I just take my Tums and power through. And I know it'll all be worth it when she's here. Alright, I went ahead and set my face off camera because it's a little boring to watch. Under my eyes, I use my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And then for the rest of my face, I use my e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. That's very, very dirty with powder, but I love this stuff. Look at that, baby. Oh, he's so cute. For bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and use my Flower Beauty Heat Wave Luminous Bronzer in the shade Sunrise L1. I haven't used this in a while, so we're going to use this today. But I'm like feeling her kick very often, like quite often. She is a squirmy wormy, which I like feeling her because then it's like I know she's in there and she's moving and she's okay. But it's just funny. It's just almost weird because I can just be having a conversation with someone and I'm just feeling my baby kick inside of me, and I like no one knows it but me. You know what I mean? It's just so funny that she's just in there, just squirming around, and I can just feel her. It's really cool, actually. I get like really nervous when I don't feel her for a few hours, which I know they sleep a lot, even in the womb, you know what I mean? But it's just funny. But I'm not trying to like gatekeep a name from you guys. We just haven't fully decided on a name. We have a name that we have liked for a really long time, like honestly, a couple months at this point. And it's pretty much the name that we are telling people we're 99% sure we're going to name her, but we just haven't fully committed yet. You know what I mean? It's hard. It is hard to name a human being. I did not expect to struggle this much. I like just hate a ton of names, and then the couple of names I do like, Mike dislikes a lot of them. So we have a name that we really do like, that we're, like I said, 99% sure we're going to name her that. I actually just ordered a little like Etsy nameplate this morning with it on there to like kind of announce the name, and I texted Mike because he's at work today, and I was like, I went ahead and ordered that nameplate, and if we change our mind, it was only like $20. We're not out a ton of money, you know what I mean? But I don't think we'll change our mind. So I don't want to like say it on here yet in case we do. I don't know. But once we like fully decide that we're going to name her that, I'll let you know what it is. But I don't know if anyone cares if you guys are like dying to know the name or not. I love finding out what people name their babies. I think it's just fun. I don't know. So when we decide, we will let you know, I promise. I'm not trying to like hide it from you guys. We're just being very indecisive. I feel like the longer this foundation is sitting on my skin, the more I am not liking it. It's just really going into my smile lines. And also, I'm going to be 30 in June. So I'm starting to get more wrinkles than I ever have in the past. Also, I haven't been able to use retinol for 7 months at this point. I'm excited to start using that ingredient again whenever I have her. But because of that, I just am getting more like little baby lines on my forehead, which I know is normal. Aging is normal. It's better than the opposite of aging. So like I'm trying to embrace it, you know what I mean? But it's just sinking. You're probably not gonna be able to tell. It's just sinking into all those lines and emphasizing them more than other foundations do. So I don't know how I feel about this. We're gonna go blinding and use the Rare Beauty Enlighten highlighter. This baby is blinding, like truly. If you want to be seen from space, this will do it. I'm gonna try to use just a little bit. Speaking of Mike, I did put on my community tab that we're going to film a Q&A together. We still plan on doing that. Thank you to anyone who submitted questions on there, like questions you want to ask us for us to answer. We really appreciate that. Obviously, if you guys weren't curious and you didn't have questions for us, we wouldn't have questions to answer for a Q&A. So thank you to anyone who has put one on there. We haven't filmed it yet. I'm so sorry. I plan on it. We were going to do it the Monday after Christmas, and then we were exhausted. We were really tired, and we decided to just chill that day. And then we've just, oh, that was a lot. Then we've just been busy since then. So we will try to film that in the next couple of days, and I'll try to get that up. I'm excited. I'm excited to hear his answers to some of these questions that you guys asked, but that's still coming, I promise. I know I put that on my community tab like a week or two ago, asking for questions, and I haven't filmed it and uploaded it yet, but I promise it's still coming. I'm gonna go ahead and do mascara off camera. I'm just gonna use my Tarte Man-Eater. Opened up a fresh tube of this about a week ago. It's a holy grail. I love it so much. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, I opted to keep the lower lash line bare. I don't do that very often, but I don't know. I was vibing with all the Va Va Voom being on top. I did go ahead and put the Rare Beauty highlighter on as my inner corner and brow bone highlight. For blush, we're going to use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade Mood Exposure. I have not used this blush in a really long time, and it's like one of my favorites, so I'm excited to use it again. Mike is finishing up our basement so we can move his office down there, and he's got it almost framed out, which is awesome. And then her nursery, it's not coming along very well. We bought the paint for it, and we have the crib, and that's about it. But that's okay. I know it'll come along eventually. I'm pretty sure I know what dresser I want to get, and then we have some like decorations and stuff I want to buy as well. But I also think I know what glider thing I want to get, like chair, and then I have like this cute little rug I found on Amazon that has like the ABCs on the outside. So like I know her nursery will come together. It's just a matter of when we do it. Then for lipstick, we're going to use this one right here from Dior. This is their Velvet Rouge Dior in the shade Beige Couture. Again, haven't reached for this one in a while. Not putting a lip liner on. Maybe I should, but eh. And last but not least, because my skin is looking pretty dry right now with that foundation, we're going to use the Item Beauty One Hit Prime Set and Refresh Dewy Finish Face Mist. I don't think they make this exact one anymore. I got this in an Ipsy box a while ago. They do still, Item Beauty still does have a face mist, which is usually the one I link whenever I use this, but it's not the same thing. But it's like the only one they have to link, so. And as you guys, that was just a little chatty get ready with me. Like I said, I hadn't done a get ready with me in a while on my channel, and I wanted to sit down and film one for you guys. Also, give you a little update with what's been going on with me. I know this is like a whole lot of me talking about me in this video, so if you sat down and watched it and you care enough to do so, thank you so much. I know for me, I get invested in the lives of the YouTubers that I watch, and I like when they give me updates on their lives, so I figured hopefully you guys like that as well. So again, let me know down below how you're doing. I want to hear your guys' updates as well and how you guys are doing. Are you excited about the new year? Ooh, also, do you have any New Year's resolutions? If you do, let me know down below. I don't really have any. Try to be a really good mom. That's my New Year's resolution this year. Try to survive having a baby and getting all of that figured out, and trying to be the best mom I can be. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome and I love you. Please subscribe if you have not yet, and hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.